Alright, so here at Brickville, we've got a wonderful person that's contacted us with a collection they had gathering dust at home that they wanted to move on. The guy had over 500 sets and he's decided he needed to move on a section so he could get some other ones that he wanted. So he's bringing 200 of those sets in today, and we thought it was a good opportunity to take you through the process that we go through when we receive sets through to listing them and selling them to you as our customers. So come along on the journey through Brickville with us today. Alrighty, so we finished digging all these sets out of the car, brought them all into our storage area. One of our lovely people that works with us, Dan, he's dropped all these sets off to us, and we've got a pretty good price, so we're hoping to pass some of those savings on to you guys. Picked up some amazing sets in this collection. This one here, mint condition mask liner. Just a wonderful set. Mickey Mouse, got some Ninjago movie sets. Got an AT-AT, always love to have that on the shelf. It sells really fast, so get on it if you want one. Echo base, always love to have an Echo base in stock, especially with the Wampa. Actually had someone asking about that yesterday, didn't we? Yoda, got a bunch of Avengers sets, some really cool ones, especially the Hulk's helicarrier breakout. Always love to see one of the big figs. It's a pretty fun set too. The Quinjet aerial battle. There's a few other ones in here. Really happy to see these in stock. This is so cool. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. It's called the Shellraiser Street Chase. Now I know that Lego's just re-released some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. They released the new Brickheads, which is just one of the coolest looking Brickheads I've seen. For those collectors, I'm sure this will gather some interest getting back on the original TMNT sets. I know we've got a few other TMNT sets in here as well. We have quite a few of them in there, so well worth a look. Some really cool ones, all in just excellent condition, really pleased. Had some questions about SpongeBob. Just got them in today. The Bikini Bottom Undersea Party. Another Bikini Bottom set. The Flying Dutchman. And the Heroic Heroes of the Deep. Great name for a set. A few really cool ones in there. There's some small city sets. We've got a bunch of poly bags. Some more collectible minifigures. In here, some really cool stuff. Black Friday. For those Batman collectors out there, got Bizarro Batman. We've got the limited edition Batman Collector Series. Got some really fun minifigures and some stuff that I haven't really seen much of through our shop. It's the Hallmark Keepsake. These are little Christmas decorations. They look quite cool on the Christmas tree. And there's one from every year. So they've been releasing them quite regularly. There's one from each of the different Lego movies. Some really cool stuff. This is a personally really fun. I love these. When you can drag out Beetlejuice, E.T. and Gremlins. Just some fun minifigures. Really worth getting a hold of. Some really cool stuff here. What else have we got? Oh, that's been thrown in. Batarang. Not sure if anyone wants that. Ooh, Galactic Fun. Yeah, so for people, we've started adding a few of the books to the site because the minifigures are often exclusive to these, and it's kind of cool to get them in stock. Some of the classic boxes as well. Some really good stuff in there. We've essentially, the guy came in, he gave us a big list of everything that we were looking at buying, and we went through and we valued all the sets. We usually like to offer between sort of 60 and 80% of the value of the sets to our buyers, our sellers, and it really depends on how quickly we think we can sell them, the condition of the set, all those sorts of things. Whatever price we get, if we get a good price, we'll offer a good price to our customers. Sometimes we'll just buy it, we may actually end up paying 85% of the value of the set because it's something we know we can move quickly that our customers are seeking. But generally what we try and do is offer a fair price for a bulk set. We do bookings. It's challenging to take everything because we get between sort of 10 and 20 offers every single day. People come to us and see what are you after? And it's just a lot of work. And we don't always have the cash flow. We sell a lot of Lego, but we can't buy more than we sell. So we try and pick the things that our customers will love. We avoid buying used city sets. We avoid buying used friend sets. They're just difficult to work with. So we try not to do too much of that. But when we get a collection like this, it's really, really, really exciting. And we'll get these up on the website as quickly as we can. Hope to see you at Brickville soon. All right, so now we're sort of going through the process of listing all of these sets. So the big collection that we've just got in, I'll pick out the ones that I think will sell quickest and just kind of get them listed. We now have on our website in the background probably close to 6,000 sets with listings already created. So it makes it a lot easier if we pick out all the sets that we already have listings for, and we can just add one to the stock. But the first thing we like to do is make sure we check. So this, for example, these are a couple of the sets that we picked up out of this lot. And this one, the Mos Eisley Cantina, you'll see that it has loose seals on it. And what can happen over time is like when it's too hot in the storage room, the seals start to loosen and they'll stretch a little bit. So anyone who's concerned about whether a set's been opened, they don't have to worry. It's just stretched seals. But we do like to mark that on the description on our website and probably give a little bit of a discount if it's got stretched seals, because a lot of people like to have perfect quality sets. So we're very conscious of making sure we give those details. So with this Mos Eisley Cantina, we see here 755052. So what I'll do is I'll look that up on our website and we'll see what we've sold one for before. And it looks like we've sold one literally in the last couple of days, which is really good. We have a listing up there for $300. Knowing what we paid for it, I think that's a pretty good price. We looked at the market. We'll get on Bricklink, we'll get on eBay, we'll get on Facebook Marketplace, we'll look at Amazon. We'll see what the market is. We've got a bit quick scrape we can do of all the pricing. And we try to price our products at a fair price where we make some money and you're getting a benefit as a customer. So we try not to be more expensive than what you see on average in the marketplace. So we'll stick with $300 for this one, and I'll just add one to the stock. Then we go into our inventory management system and we'll put it with all the other sets from the same theme in our storage area. So this is our compactus. This is our Star Wars section. See here it's marked E with Star Wars, so we'll chuck it in there and then I'll mark it up as E in the system here. This one, however, the Bikini Bottom Undersea Party, I don't think we've had one before, but I'll have a look. All right, now our system says we've sold a second-hand one before and we've sold it for $200. Now this is as close to mint condition as you're going to get. Like, I'd say that's 10 out of 10. None of the seals are broken. There's no marks on the box. There's no dents, no scratches. The person who owned this set has really cared for it, and the person we bought it from was a genuine toy collector that loves his action figures and Lego and all those sorts of things, and he had them stored and he dusted them regularly and made sure he looked after them. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll have a look at various websites like Bricklink and eBay and Amazon, and we'll see what others are selling it for as well, and our competitors. And what we find with this set, if we have a look quickly, there's really not that many of them in the market available for sale. So in this case, It looks like it sells on average between sort of $350 to $450. Some of them have sold for $500. There's one in one of the marketplaces that we explore selling for about $500 in Australia. Because we got such a good price, I think I'll probably end up listing this one for about 450 Australian, which is a bit cheaper than the other one that's in the marketplace, because we want people to get a bit of a benefit of the good price we got. So I'll get that listed now, and then we can put it away in the shelf in somewhere new, because we don't have any SpongeBob sets. So I'll probably get these out on the floor as quickly as possible. I know one of our Facebook followers has been requesting these sets for some time, so we'll make sure we get them out quickly. But yeah, that's kind of the process we go to. We will go through all of these. It takes, you know, probably a minute or two to list each set, so it's a little bit of work, but we want to make sure that we're getting the best quality product, and it's really like you're clear about what you're going to be buying. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight of what happens behind the scenes at Brickville. So we've now processed all of these sets, ready to start listing them, putting them in the store. We've ordered them up based on themes. There's quite a bit to still work out and get them out so that you can buy them. But essentially, if you've got a collection, we'd love to hear from you. We don't just buy new and sealed, we also buy built and used sets. And we buy minifigures. So if you are looking to trade, we love you even more, because we can do some really much better prices for trading. We've got some Lego that I'm sure people will want. But if you just want to sell a collection and move it on, this is a great way to bring it in and just sell a whole collection at once, because quite often individual sets are really tough to sell online. You've got to take time, go through Facebook Marketplace or eBay, deal with multiple people making offers, wait. It might take you a while to sell them. It's a good way to get a big lump sum of money quickly and just move on from your collection.